Before I do this stationing mat exercise, I always have her sit because she loves to go to her mat, so she has to sit and wait for permission calmly to go over onto the mat. Always do it this way. Have her sit, and with your right hand, lean over and say, pat her chest and say, go to your mat. She's going to go right there. And say down. Good. She's a little bit distracted by the camera person, but she's doing well. And she may or may not, good, take food on the mat. She is taking food on the mat right now. But very often, she is kind of nervous in certain situations, especially out in public, and she may not take food even though she may be a little bit hungry. And that's okay. Like if you're doing the mat exercise somewhere new and she's not taking food, just go through the motions. You might have to put the food, good, like that, and she leaves it alone for a little bit and just continue on like she took it. And just, it's really important that the dog know that you're committed to this pattern. Like, it's going to go this way. If you don't want to take food, that's okay, but we're still going to do this. It's the most important part of this, even if you didn't have any food, for her to know it goes this way every time. And you'll see throughout the videos, I'm not being rough with her, I'm not correcting her, I'm not causing her pain, making her afraid of me, but I am being gentle but firm and showing her this is the way it's going to be. So you might as well, if you want to get over with this, you might as well do it the right way the first time, so we can be done with this and you can be free. And she does relax quicker now. Good. So she'll start taking the food anyway, which just makes everything go a lot smoother, and she learns faster that way, and she's getting more and more relaxed all the time. So when you're in your living room, the first thing you want to do, or really anywhere where you do this exercise, you want to practice doing what you've seen me doing as I've been talking to you. Just making sure that she can accept you walking around her like that. Whatever she learns on this mat will carry over to real life. So when you have her in a downstay out in public, if you have to do that, she's going to do exactly the same thing as that she's learned on the mat. Because she learned it on the mat this way. It's very solid. She'll have the same thing in public. Of course, in public, you're never going to drop the leash like I'm about to do because I'm going to walk farther away. But if you're in a fenced yard or inside, you can drop the leash. But of course, if you have her in a downstay in public, you never let go of the leash. Just want to make sure I'm clear about that. So once she has that, and you can do things in your living room, like you can sit down, and any one of these things I'm about to do may trigger her to get up, and that's okay. Actually, if she makes a mistake, I want to be able to show you what to do if she does. So very often when you sit down in a piece of furniture, it triggers the dog to get up and come to you, but she's not, so she gets a reward. Just in case just in case she doesn't make a mistake during this clip of the video, I'll just tell you, if she gets up, you're just going to stay calm. Let's pretend like I sat down here and she popped up. I would say, no. I would stand up. She might be here wiggling and wanting to get petted. I'm going to take the leash. I'm going to step into her. You notice throughout the videos, I'm always walking into her. She's on my left. I do a little left circle like this. Put her back. Go like this. She's going to go back down. That's all you do. You don't say down again. You already said down once. You want your commands to really mean something, don't repeat them. If she makes a mistake and gets up or leaves a position before you have allowed her to, there's a gentle but firm way to put her back, to reinforce that without saying the command again. So that way you don't dilute those commands, dilute the words. She knows you said it once, and it may be for 5 minutes. So that's what you do if she does make mistakes. In this next clip, we're going to move on to harder distractions doing this mat exercise.